Warning, this game contains Doc with all of his adult language and isms such as racism, sexism, and other isms. You have been warned.
Loading.
Alright,
Well,
cool.
I hope anyway.
Alright, we only have until 10:30. I have to go into the office tomorrow.
Yep.
Which, I don't think...
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Congrats on the new job, by the way.
Yeah, none of that's been mentioned in the channel, so I should probably bring everyone up to speed. I have a new job, and this is not...
Oh, you're recording right now?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize you were already recording. My bad.
Yep. So, Leaf has a new job. Leaf has a very serious job, actually. So, Doc, the job I have... Oh, first off, you said we're doing trucks for steel, right? That's what we decided on?
Yeah, I would do trucks. I think it'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah, let's do trucks, and then I can set up a road.
Yep. Well, that's what I was thinking. We'll just turn what would be the train tracks here into roads. Why did I do that?
Yeah, exactly.
Anywho. So, here's the thing, Doc. Where's my last job? Oh, I just fell off the side. Where's my last job? We had 2 servers and 20 virtual machines on there, and a number of servers and all this kind of stuff. A very simple setup. This one has 18 servers set up in 2 separate clusters with 144 virtual machines on there, and it's running on Citrix, which I don't know, but is a very serious system. So put this in perspective, Doc. One of the HP Nimbles, which has 171 terabytes of storage apiece, and we have 2 of those because one's the hot spare, one of those is worth over double the cost of my house.
Jesus.
Yeah. I have, in a single
crazy,
server
man.
cluster right now, 500 gigahertz of total processing power, 4 terabytes of RAM, and 171 terabytes of storage apiece on the spindles. And then we have NVMA's PCI Express cards, which are basically super fast hard drives at that point that are connected to the PCIEs. One of those cards costs $25,000, or they did when they were new.
Damn.
Yeah, kind of thing.
That's kind of awesome.
I did not realize what this job's going to entail before I got into it.
Is the imposter syndrome hitting you pretty hard then?
Yeah, it's something. Well, I've spent literally. I started last Wednesday, so tomorrow's my first week.
Yeah.
Officially. First off, I spent the entire time in training. The first day was me and the director as he basically just laid out how the system is set up, and I had so many questions about why it was set up this way, and most of his responses are, "We're fixing that." They have 4 ticketing systems for IT. 4. One's Fresh Service, which I've worked with before. One's Fresh Desk, which I've worked with before. One's Zendesk, which I haven't worked with at that point. And then one's a custom built that they built in-house and didn't want to pay to keep the developer, the one developer who built the damn thing, which, by the way, also built most of their reporting software and major backbones of their infrastructure by himself without any prior, programming knowledge. He basically taught himself. So, apparently they brought in an actual SQL programmer at one point to be like, hey, we need to fix all this, and he looked at it and was like, it's going to take me about a year to just get a handle on it.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's what you get from a not-for-profit of the state. At that point, which I work for a non-for-profit for the state. I can't go too much into what they do because it would pretty much give away, and this job's HIPAA compliant, so I also have to be kind of careful about what I say about a lot of stuff.
So just wait a little bit, you'll fuck it up.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna fuck this up. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I destroy the whole damn thing the moment I get my hands on that Nimble system.
Woo! Complete. Yeah. You were bricked it.
Yep, bricked it. Well, right now in one of our clusters.
So you got that going on.
Yeah, well, in one of the
You got that going on. I got a new lightsaber. That's my big news.
I got a new lightsaber. Oh hell, man, that's awesome. That's not what I want. What am I doing? No, my wife's telling me to come to bed.
No,
because
that's
she wants
fucking
to
awesome,
snuggle.
man.
Yeah.
She wants to
no.
snuggle.
Yeah, she wants snuggles.
Is that you guys' word for pegging you? Is that?
No, it's actual snuggles. Actually, she wants to sleep and sit literally in my in my arms, so she can just be like, "Oh, it's so comfortable, and you smell delicious." Players in the way? What the fuck? What do you mean players in the way?
Amazing.
Oh, I see. All right, let's see how the hell this thing works. Okay.
What the fuck is this bullshit? No, I don't want to sign into goddamn Google Drive. Fuck you.
Why are you needing to sign into Google Drive? What have you done?
I don't know, it popped up saying it wanted me to sign in. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Well, tell it sucks.
Bullshit. I already did do that.
All right. First off, I need to see some stuff.
What the fuck am I doing in this again? Shit, I don't remember what the fuck I'm doing.
Well, I thought there was something about roads
This
being
way.
discussed here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Nah, I'm not doing that shit. You do that shit.
Wait, do these not go? Oh, what the fuck?
What? Fuck you, game.
Oh, that's bull crap. The road barriers don't go up the angles.
What now?
Like, they don't go up the ramps. You can't put the road barriers up.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That sounds like bullshit.
Yeah, the railings work fine. What the hell, people? Come on.
You know you could stack the fucking railings?
What?
Yeah. Apparently you can now stack the fucking railings.
Huh. Yeah, just did that. Didn't know
No
that was a
fucking
thing.
clue you could do that. Yeah, I learned that today. I was like, oh my god. And then I also learned something I gotta try. That's what I was gonna try. Apparently. On curves.
Wait a minute, what the fuck?
With this. That. This. Oh my god!
What did you
Maybe
do?
that works.
All right.
Oh my god! Where you at?
I'm over here. This is... No, this
come
is
on.
bull crap how this works.
Oh, no, yeah, why are you using those?
No, I'm not. I'm using the industrial ones.
You shouldn't use cement like this. You should use asphalt, dude.
Oh, well, this was for the train. No, check this out. Industrial?
Oh, I see. No?
That's the same item.
Nope.
What
Alright,
the
watch
hell?
this. Alright. I could do this. Or I could do this. Alright? Or I could do this.
Yeah.
Or I could come along and I could do this.
Oh, hello. Wait, that destroys the... Interesting.
It replaces the rail with the wall.
Interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking badass? That could come in handy. But the way you do rails, or the way you do circle foundations, is actually pretty easy. I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's pretty cool.
Alright, yeah, that's going to be what we do.
Alright. Alright, there's that one. We're gonna go out here like so. Only to do a small one, because it's gonna overlap like fucking hell, but I don't care. should be able to do. Another one.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, so that should work. Now it's got to be bigger.
Yep.
For it to properly work, but for it to be seamless on the sides here.
Gotcha.
You get some power out here so I can fly. Jesus Christ.
It was here. We got rid of it. Because we didn't want the
Get
trains
rid of all
anymore.
the middle shit.
Now we gotta build fucking trucks, and I gotta go through and put asphalt fucking everywhere. God.
Yeah, I don't like this way up here like this. This height, that's stupid.
That's
You gotta
where
make
all
it
the
small, like
goddamn
if it's
train
trucks.
level was, god damn it.
Yeah, no, but yeah, get rid of all this shit now and put it on the ground level because it's trucks now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kind of do, but I'm still gonna build it over. Like, here's the thing: I'm gonna build it over your your stuff over there because I'm using the
did
same
you get
miners.
Give my text, by the way,
Which one?
in regards to what I want to do with the trains.
Oh yeah, I saw that. More power to you, dude. But that's gonna take for fucking ever. We got a factory to build.
Oh, I know. No, we don't. We're fucking around anyway.
Yeah, well, we're making fucking trucks now. That's what we're doing.
I like how you ruined the flight path of the glorious
What are you talking
thing.
about? It's not ruined.
This thing clips right through the damn plant. Through your rail right here.
It does? Alright,
Yeah.
You know what? I decided I don't care.
There.
Alright, you know what? I don't care.
Yeah, we're getting rid of that.
No, I don't care.
I care. You should care too.
No, but I don't. That's the problem.
God, you're fucking eyesore bullshit. I mean, this is why I don't let you do anything.
This is why I barely let you in this game. You make it pretty, I make it work. The only
It's
reason
so true. I do make it look pretty.
This is why I let you live. Just remember
It's like
that.
my only thing I do.
It really is.
Do what?
You heard me.
I know. I missed what you said though. I missed it. What?
This is why I let you live.
Nice, nice. You're such a prick.
Alright, so what we're gonna do then... Alright, so... We haven't been on in a while, because we both have lives, unfortunately.
Oh my god, yes. Fucking pain in the ass. You want me to go first? Or you want to go first?
I was gonna say, you go first.
No, you go first, man.
Well, I was just gonna talk about Ukraine at that point. I already talked about my job. I don't give a fuck about anything else.
Oh, okay. So we redid my entire living room.
Nice. That was the couch you sent me, isn't it?
Oh. Yeah. Yep. That's the, there's the couch that we got rid of and replaced. We did fucking, the cabinet, like the entertainment center. I'm getting a new chair for myself. A fat boy. I need my own chair.
Yeah, you are a fat boy, I understand. As a fellow fat boy, I understand.
Shit. Yes, so they're all IKEA too, which is kind of fun. Except I have to put it all fucking together.
I was gonna say, you have to assemble that shit, and you're not good at that. You're good at making things pretty, and this is IKEA. This means you have to actually assemble shit.
I can actually do that, though. That I can actually do. Like, I follow directions pretty easily.
Do you?
Just don't with you. That's the thing. I just don't whenever you talk. Because it's fun for me.
God damn it, I fucking hate you.
Like, oh, is Matt talking? Or, sorry. It's Leaf talking?
My name's been... I've said my name on here, I don't care.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I'm not too worried about that. I try to keep it a minimum at that point.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, is Leaf talking? Fuck him.
Yeah, pretty much describes you, actually, at that point. Well done.
I know, right? Hey, are we gonna fucking go paintballing this year or what?
Oh, hell yeah. I gotta sell the TCR, though, and I gotta get a new gun, and me and C have to figure out our plans here. We got a lot of shit going on that we want to do.
I know, it's freaking ridiculous, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah, part of it is need new house. Oh shit. Well, that happened. All right, let's go get my stuff.
Just fall to your death.
Yeah, I just fell off the side.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Part of it is like need new house. Got to get house ready. Like we did the bathroom ceiling here this weekend, and it looks like shit. But we haven't textured it yet. We repaired a lot of issues in there, kind of thing. But we gotta go through and texture it and everything. So we'll see what happens. Kind of stuff. I might have to. I don't know, that hole from where I replaced the bathroom fan, might have to redo that entire thing. It looks just terrible. Also, at that point,
really?
I might not care at all. Well, so we did all the spackle and everything, but then we for that, and then we scraped off all the popcorn ceiling and everything, and I'm just like, we're going to need like some quick cover stuff in order to take care of all these holes and everything in there. But by that time it was like Sunday and like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, fuck it, we got to paint. So we just painted the whole damn thing. It was also one of those like,
is it auto saving?
It was. It should be done by now.
Oh shit!
You locked out again?
It might be lagging out. Hold on, I might be.
Yep.
Nope. There it goes. All right, never mind. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Yep. But it's like we got all kinds of like. I'm just like, fuck it, we got to get it painted. And my father-in-law, when I dropped O off, because I left C to scrape the ceiling as I dropped O off at grandparents, because grandparents, kind of thing. And he's like, "Oh yeah, make sure you just spray that popcorn ceiling with water so that it you can just scrape that right off." And I'm like, "That's a good point. That's probably just all plaster kind of thing." So that's why it's being such a pain in the ass. So we just up there with the fucking.
That's hilarious. Like, I'm glad you did that. At least that's the main thing.
Yeah, like afterwards.
That would suck so hard getting off.
Oh, by the time I got back, she got most of it off, and I'm like, "All right, I got an idea." And she's just like, "Why didn't you think of this sooner?" I'm like, "I don't know."
Or I don't know how come you didn't text her it like right as soon as you found out? Like, oh wait a second.
Yeah, yeah, no, exactly. Oh god damn it.
Fuck her. She's fine.
Yeah, she's fine. Don't worry. We're gonna need to dump some of that.
Oh, so we redid the whole living room.
Yep.
And we did it the week. Like, we decided to do it 1 week before my daughter's first birthday, which was being held at our place.
Boy, that seems like a really bad idea.
Because we're idiots.
Yep.
So we decided to do that. So we're like, oh, cool, okay. And then it became like, oh, we have to go through all of our shit to get rid of stuff.
Yeah.
So like, I ended up making like 8 trips to like Goodwill to get rid of just stuff.
Oh yeah, no, it's amazing how quickly that goes together.
Oh my god, it was crazy. But we like hardcore storage now. We got rid of a bunch of shit. But now I have to go through my office because my office is now like completely full. To join you, I had to move a bunch of shit to even get to my computer.
Yeah.
Like, god damn it.
Oh, I should mention that's the best thing about my job. It's mainly work from home. At that point, so
it's pretty sweet. That's pretty
well,
badass.
Also, I probably should mention this. So here's the best part about my job right now. So number one, all the actual physical devices that people use are all Mac. Okay. I don't know anything about Mac. Like, I haven't touched a Macintosh device in probably since high school. Okay. Like, and actually worked on it.
I find that so fucking funny, by the way.
So it's all Mac, but we don't support Mac, like, for any kind of application we use. So they all have to go into Citrix and go into the virtual machine, which is Windows 10, to do everything.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's like, I'm looking at this like, so why'd you do Mac? It's like, the CEO really liked Mac. It's like, okay, and why didn't you stop him? Like,
oh, he's the CEO?
Yeah, he's the CEO, which, by the way, I started on Wednesday. His last day was Friday. We had a new CEO start on Monday.
Amazing.
Yeah. Of this.
Amazing.
Well, it's also...
Holy shit.
So, because of COVID, like, they basically shut down. And so that's why everything is as bad as it is kind of thing. They're rebuilding from scratch.
Oh, so, I see. Yeah,
like, as a non-for-profit, they shut down and just everyone left. Like, most of the IT department left. kind of thing. So
okay, that makes a lot more sense. Then.
yeah. Like, I was kind of, it's one of those where I'm like, wait a minute, you're replacing your entire ID department? It's like, yeah, COVID, we're non-for-profit. Which means we don't have, like, we don't do this kind of stuff. It's like, oh, okay, that makes some sense. It's like, fine, I'll forgive you for this. But anyhow.
So, how long until they lay you off then?
Well, I'm a contract for hire. I should mention, I'm a contract for hire right now. So in 6 months.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, first off, they told me it's like you are the IT manager. It's like okay, kind of thing. But let's get you up to speed first. And so like I'm looking at this stuff and I'm running through it with our actual system admin, and I'm just like, he's doing a lot of stuff I did back in my old job, but they're a lot more diligent about it because they're HIPAA. At my old job, we were just PCI compliant, and nobody gave a shit about PCI compliance. Here it's HIPAA, and everyone gives a shit about HIPAA. So, it's one of those. It's like,
you have to.
Yeah, like today was Patch Tuesday. I'm like, yeah. At my old job, I've been like, oh yeah, patches came out. We'll probably do that. I don't know, in a couple of weeks or something. I'm gonna let them simmer for a little bit. And it's like here, they're like, all right, everyone, get the patches going. We gotta test this for the next 48 hours. It's like, oh Jesus Christ.
Jesus, that's kind of nuts, but I get it.
Yeah. So, like, tomorrow,
Alright, so what am I supposed to be making here?
I don't know. What are you making?
What the fuck am I making in this?
What are you doing?
Deuterium ingots, wire, and cable.
Wait, what are you doing?
I don't fucking know. I redid your bullshit.
Are you ripping apart the factories I just built?
Yeah, I already did.
Jesus, fuck, I'm gonna kill you.
I did it a while ago.
Of course you did.
Remember I told you I was gonna do it.
Wait, are you wait, but I thought you were just redesigning it. Like, the outside. Are you actually ripping apart the actual production and everything?
What?
Are you ripping apart the actual production? Like the factories, the actual constructors.
Yeah, I took care of all your constructors in there and made them better.
Oh, God. Oh, it's the
deuterium wire one?
It's you mean the copper, the actual wire and the copper plates? Or what are you making?
Yeah, the wire and the cable. Because
Yeah.
you did it in, like, the worst way possible.
You know what? Fuck you.
You were trying to fuck me on my buildings, so I can't do corners like I want to.
Yeah, okay.
But now I fixed it because, again...
Alright, you're just like
listen.
this fucking Karen I was telling you about, that I was texting you about. At that point. Yes. I need a 2400 by 1200 DPI printer, laser color printer, in order to print the letterheads.
What the fuck is that shit?
Alright.
Okay, hold up. So, what the hell were they trying to print, first off?
Letterheads.
And why the hell couldn't they use a 600 by 600 DPI, which is way bigger than anything I do at my work?
Yeah, because they say it looks terrible.
You're lucky to get
All right,
300 by 300 at my
I'm
work.
Gonna tell
half-ass shit.
I'm going to tell this story, even though if anyone finds out, I might lose my job. I'm going to tell this story. So, this woman, all right, we get the ticket about she has somebody starting under her, okay? And it's like, I need two color, like, in the ticket, like, I need two color monitors, I need keyboard, mouse, I need Office 365 set up both within the virtual machine and on the native, iOS, which, by the way, we don't do that. So how she got that is beyond us at that point. So we don't put, because it's HIPAA, the Mac actually doesn't have any local files stored, kind of thing. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
So them putting their
Makes
email,
sense.
if they put their email on those drive on the Mac itself, that's a big no-no. I got you. All right. So somehow she got that. Okay. And it's like, I need this new person working for me to have the exact same setup, and I need you guys to do your job, which you never do. Like, in there, it's like, I need this set up properly the first time. Okay. And I'm like, what? Wait. Like, because I'm just learning everything. I'm like, do we support this? This is somebody from marketing. Like, what's going on here? It's like, no, that's her, that's what's her face. You'll get to know her. At that point, she's one of the users, and it's like one of those users. It's like, okay, let's set up a Zoom call. Everything's via Zoom because we're all remote. Sit down with her and see what her actual requirements are. And it's like, okay, let's set all that up. So the actual support tech set all that up and got into the Zoom call. Very first thing, I'm like, hi, I'm Matt. I'm the new IT manager. And she's like, oh, thank God they found someone who is actually going to do something. I had to wait 18 months to get this printer, and it never worked right. And nobody's been helping me at all with any of this. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, yeah, I put the ticket in to get this 12 months before I actually got it. I still don't have a proper monitor. And I'm like, okay. And it took 6 months for them to get it to actually print. And I'm like, all right. So let's focus on the issue at hand. The issue at hand is I need a printer that can print better than this one because I have to send this off to my friend, blah, 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 off somewhere else, who has a proper high-definition HP printer. And I'm like, okay, so what can we get the model of that printer so we have something to compare to at that point? And she's like, I don't know. It's an HP. You guys should know what it is. And I'm just like I'm literally just like stopping myself from being like, I didn't think people like you actually existed. Kind of mentality. Like, literally tell her it's like, I didn't think anyone like actual Karens like you really existed in the corporate world. Like, I'm shocked.
How?
So this is, then I start asking the questions like, okay, so what's the model of the Brothers printer you have? Because I have no records of what this is. Okay, kind of thing. Like, I have no records. And she's like, I don't know. You guys installed it. It's a color laser printer, Brothers. It connects via the USB, which also I don't have enough of those. And I'm like, all right. I'm going to need a little more information than that. I'm going to need the actual model number. It'll be there on the front. And she's like, let me check. And, like, actually get the model number, which I was shocked at that point. So she gives me the model number, and she's like, this piece of junk has never worked, and just starts railing at it again. And I'm just like, oh, God damn it. It's like, I'm not going to be able to put up with you very long. And it's like, okay, so how, like, I look up so
much already.
Yeah. Like, I look up the actual settings on it, and, well, actually, the support guy pulls it up because he's sharing his screen. And it's like, all right, well, this is a 600 by 600 DPI printer. And it's like, I don't know what that means, but it's not high enough. And it's like, okay. And it's like, theoretical, like, it does, it's like, that's the optimized, and then the maximum is 2400 by 1200 DPI. And she sees that beneath it. And it's like, that must be what I need. I need the 1200 by 2400 DPI. And I'm like, what? It's like, okay,
oh my
so.
God.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there.
This is my favorite thing ever already.
So I start asking more detailed questions, like, what's the current DPI of the image you're, like, trying to print? Is this image, like, what is it stored as? Are you printing off a Word document? Are we trying to print photo quality? What are we trying to do here? And she's like, I need it to look like the HP. And it's like, okay, can you get me the model number of the HP? It's like, hang on, let me call my friend. And I'm like, wait, is this not somebody in the company? And no, it's not. This isn't somebody in the company. This is literally her friend, like, down the street. So she's sending
oh my God
letters to this person to have her print them on the HP printer, and then give them, like, physically back to her. And so I'm looking at that, and I'm just like,
oh my God.
I'm like, oh, I can't wait to hand this off to the upper areas.
How the hell?
Yeah. So we get the model number. We get the model number of the HP. Look it up. It's a $1,200 printer. It's a $1,200 printer that technically does 3600 by 3600 DPI photo quality. It's an inkjet also, not a laser. Okay. Oh shit.
Hey.
And so I'm like, and I like, oh, okay. So we pulled that up, and it's like, this is a $1,200 printer. It's like, I need that. It's like, that's the one I need. And I'm like, what are you actually printing? It's like, I need this letterhead on these letters, and she's marketing, so it goes out to like state reps and everything. So it does have to like look nice, because we're a non-for-profit that works for the state, and it's like, it does have to look nice. But I'm like looking at this, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna need you to physically bring in your printer then, so we can examine it which is why I have to go in tomorrow. She's gonna physically bring it in.
Oh my
and then
God.
I'm getting
Poor bastard.
yeah, like I told her, it's like, okay, we're gonna need a copy of each, like a print from the HP and a print from the brothers, when you bring it in. And she's like, all right, I'll make sure my friend gets that done, and I'll bring it in for you. And will you guys have the HP ready then at that point? I'm like, no, we're gonna try and make the brothers work. It's like, is this going to be another 12-month ordeal of me not getting what I need in order to do my job? Because I can't work like this. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll see you on Wednesday. And I'm just like, oh
my God.
my God. Like,
this chick sounds like a nightmare.
So here's the best part. I brought to the
Poor
uppers.
bastard.
I brought to the director, the guy who hired me, because I've only been there 4 days at this point. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm like, she wants this printer. And I give him the model number, and also that's where I'm texting you at that point, where I'm just like, why the hell would anyone need this kind of thing? And he's like, yeah, she's one of those. And I'm like, so do we just tell her no? It's like, can't just tell her no. She'll make a big stink and people will listen. And I'm like, okay, so I give her the printer. It's like, nope, we can't do that. So what do you want me to do here? Like, I understand you hired me for customer service, but either I tell her to literally F off at this point, or I give her what she wants. Like, don't know what to tell you, man. And then I also explained...
This is amazing.
This is also where I also explained, like, she's sending out, like, completed letters to her friend down the street to print on her HP printer. And I'm just like, what letters are she sending out? And that's where he's like, oh yeah, those are like for the state and all this, and they're like invitations to like people who donate, all this kind of stuff. So it's actually not covered under HIPAA, but we aren't supporting anything that's not covered under HIPAA. And I'm just sitting there like, again, I'm just like, what the hell do you want me to do?
Sounds like a huge security risk.
Yeah.
That they are purposely not dealing with, which is like the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Like, I'm literally just sitting there like, so what the fuck do you want me to do here? Like, seriously, how do you envision this ending? Like, kind of thing. Like, what do you want?
Amazing.
Like, yeah, so she's going to come in tomorrow, bring her printer. I honestly think the brothers not printing properly is probably a driver thing on the Mac, because the way we control the Macs, kind of thing, and they, the way we control the Macs, we force hand down a brothers driver, because we use brothers for people who need to scan at home, and like black and white laser printers that go home, kind of thing. And I think that's screwing it up, because it's a color one at that point, and like versions are not matching or anything. So I think that's what's happening. If we can fix that, we're giving her the brothers back and be like, this is what you're gonna get. But it's like, I was on that call for 5 minutes, and within the first 30 seconds, I was like, this person needs to like get a reality check very quickly.
Very, very quickly. Holy shit.
Like, I'm not gonna tolerate.
I love when companies are like, oh, well, she'll call us a stink, so we're just gonna give it to her.
Yeah. Well, even better, because like
that's how you get assholes that demand shit all the time.
Yeah. Well, even better. So today,
what the fuck am I
one of the first tickets that came in, as I'm like, I'm not operating on tickets yet, because technically I'm not allowed to, even though I'm the manager, kind of thing. Because I'm still a contractor, so technically I'm not allowed to do that. That's where I have to learn everything. One of the first tickets was, I got a new HP laser printer, and I need help setting it up And they list. It's like, hey, my old model is this, and my new model's this. And I'm like, wait, who the hell are you, and why do you have an HP printer? And where'd you get it from? Like, what? Like, who are you? Why do you have that piece of technology? And better question, yeah, like, where'd it come from? And it's like, no, that's a personal printer, and it's like, in our meeting today, because we have an IT meeting every Tuesday, the director's just like, we are not supporting that. We will not help them with that. If it works, great, but it's on them at that point to support it. We will not support anything other than what's handed out by us. And I'm like, oh, thank God you said that. Because otherwise, there's a very strong possibility I wouldn't be coming in the next day. But yeah, like, oh,
that's so crazy.
Fucking God, like, this woman, 30 seconds in, I'm like, okay, you need a reality check, lady, and you need to understand, you may be marketing, but I'm the manager of IT, and you aren't doing anything unless it's in an SOP. Either in an SOP, an SLA, or proper procedure somewhere. Like, I will need your manager to override and then pay for this printer if we buy it. Because I ain't buying this.
Amazing.
Yeah. And so I kind of, either I'm not going to have a job tomorrow, or I'm going to have a fantastic story tomorrow.
But you're going to have an awesome story tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
Amazing. Jesus Christ.
Also because it's also because, hey, I had a new person coming in. I need them set up just like mine, and I will bitch and scream until that's done. And I'll feel like, no. You are absolutely not getting what you want.
Don't see that happening. As she should not.
Yeah.
Like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, and it also...
Amazing.
So, because we're HIPAA compliant, nobody actually maintained the compliance in-house. It was actually an outside law firm that handled the HIPAA compliance. And when I, like, okay, fine, no big deal. It's like, okay, so what's been the, like, consensus on that? Oh, they basically haven't done it in 3 years. And it's like, oh, okay. 3 years ago, how was it? It was acceptable. It's like, what do you mean by acceptable? Like, we get hit on anything? Oh, yeah, we got hit on everything. Everything from, like, simple shit of people just leaving personal data out all over, like publicly viewed areas because windows and everything. Like, we apparently didn't have curtains in the conference room where they were having all this. To, like, oh, by the way, your firewall's, like, completely open kind of thing. And it's like, oh my God. And they've done a ton of work to, like, make it work. So, it's better kind of thing. But it's like,
it's so amazing.
Yeah, no, I'm running through it. I'm just like, okay, I have to learn HIPAA. I know PCI fairly well, but nobody really cared or gave a shit about PCI, kind of thing. But HIPAA they give a shit about.
As they probably should.
Yeah. Oh. Anywho, so you've been paying attention to Ukraine at all?
A little bit here and there. Like, I saw the war crime shit that happened in where's that place at? Buka or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then the like the crazy shit that went down there. And then I kind of checked out a little bit on some of it because I got really depressed really fast.
Oh yeah. Well, there's that one fucking Russian soldier who apparently filmed himself raping a toddler. And then posted online.
Yeah, I saw that, like, and I was like, okay, I need to stop the internet for a little while.
Yeah, that definitely was we need to, like, get off the internet for a little bit.
Yeah, like, I'm done for a little while now.
Yeah, as you should at that point.
It's
but
like,
yeah,
alright,
the shit going on there.
Sucky. Yeah, it's not good.
Well, apparently the Russians
happening.
used...
I just don't...
used chemical weapons here in Mariupol or wherever the hell it is. today.
I saw that. I haven't researched it yet, so I don't know if it's actually real.
Yeah, no, it's one of those where it's like, oh, they use chemical weapons via UAV in order to do it. I'm like, okay, let's get a little bit more details on what was used, because that's extremely stupid on Russia's part. Like, I get what was happening kind of thing, but it's like, or that is one of the things that's probably going to get NATO involved somehow, some way.
Yeah, something. This is not good. Don't know. Like, I still can't believe that Russia is this fucking stupid. To be honest with you.
Oh yeah, no, this is ridiculous.
Maybe I drank the Kool-Aid, but I totally thought that like they were going to be nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they were going to be a modern
I think a
army.
lot of people did, honestly.
Well, yeah, they've been going through a modernization
not
for like
complete
decades.
shit.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
Jesus.
Like, my God.
It blows my mind how bad. Like, everything.
Yeah. No, yeah, and it
But,
yeah.
like... Yeah, it's so nuts. And then... So, like, honestly, I have not been paying super close attention to everything. I mean, I've seen, like, basically the peace talks broke down, and Putin double downing on basically being like, well, we're going to be in war all the time then, or whatever the fuck he said.
Yeah.
Because he's an idiot. You know, it's... Of course. You know?
Yeah. Kind of thing. Yeah, no, and, like, yeah, the peace talks broke down as, well, the way those are going, yeah.
Surprise. I mean, that's... Yeah, how am I not surprised that happened? It seems like it's going to go on for a while. Russia can't... It's basically going to lose, like, everything they've taken. Because I don't see... So, like, at this point, okay, Ukraine's like, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
We're going to do everything that we... Like, we're taking everything back, period. And it's already it's solidified. There's no way... And Russia doesn't have the people to pull this off.
Well, they do. They called up
There's
another
just not
60,000
enough.
reservists.
No, they don't have the They don't have the money. They don't have the military power to pull this off. I mean, they're already calling in reservists.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're just going to keep throwing men at it until the problem solves itself, kind of thing.
Yeah, which means they lose massively.
Oh yeah, even if they win, they lose. That's the thing right now. Like, even if they get what they want, they have totally lost. Like, the Russian military force, as it is a joke now. Even though, as my buddy pointed out, like, this is the first time we've seen actual proper modern armies fighting each other with, like, proper technology and everything.
Is it, though?
Yeah. This is the first time. Like,
no, but I mean, like, would you call Russia a modern country at this point?
oh, well, that's a very debatable statement, but yeah, I see where you're going with that.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, like, I'm just shocked at how this is all unfolded. And the fact that they're still going.
Yeah. Well, they can't give up. Otherwise, it will look bad. And they can't look bad. You've seen Chernobyl?
They already look bad.
You've seen Chernobyl?
I have not watched Chernobyl yet.
Okay.
I need to.
Okay, there's a great statement where it's like, you're embarrassing a country who's obsessed with not being embarrassed, kind of thing. Like, it doesn't matter what the truth is at that point. Keep your mouth shut about it.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, it's a fucking, yeah, this is a fucking goddamn mess. It really, really is. Don't get me wrong. That's kind of thing. But yeah, it's an absolute goddamn clusterfuck in so many different ways. Like, okay, so both Finland and Sweden, Finland might join within a month here, but Sweden, apparently, they've given the okay to join NATO.
Are joining.
Yeah, and fucking Russia's like,
Like
there's gonna
fast track to join NATO.
well, okay, Sweden and Finland, we've been wanting to get into NATO like since the foundation of NATO kind of thing. Like it, I think somebody wrote it down, but I don't know if it was actually said. But it's like if Finland, somebody said if Finland wanted to join NATO, they could apply on Tuesday, and we would have them in by Wednesday, kind of thing.
That's a fun.
Yeah, and that was like in the 80s, kind of thing. But yeah, but like Sweden, who's maintained a level of neutrality for fucking ever, kind of thing, is like, yeah, we're joining NATO. Like, oh god, okay. And fucking Russia's like, there's gonna be consequences. It's like, what? We're gonna have Winter War version 2.0? I don't think so. Like, I don't know how you think this is gonna end, but you barely hold on in Ukraine, and they were a third-rate army. Like in 2014, we built them up. In many ways, both Sweden and Finland are much more successful militaries than they are.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But yeah, no, and it's like, it's an absolute goddamn mess. Like, the stuff coming out of there, of course, take it with a level of salt because maybe some of it's propaganda, but it's like, it's literally like Chairman Mao's soldiers who have never, I don't know if you know this story, but when Chairman Mao's soldiers, who were all like peasants who love communism, they just like actually started taking cities. They didn't know what flushable toilets were and thought they were like rice cookers kind of thing. And so they would flush their daily ration of rice down there and then get pissed off at it. And so all the like city folk were like laughing at them as being like idiots. We're hearing stories like Russian soldiers talking, oh, all the buildings are made out of brick here. These people are wealthy. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like they've never seen a toilet in their life, like an actual flushable toilet, which I don't entirely believe, but whatever. It's like, what the fuck? Kind of thing. And then with these fucking stories... Wait, what the fuck? How did this end up like this? Oh, I see. With these stories coming out of there with all the rape and everything, it's just like, all right, well, you are in war crimes. Let's go figure this out.
Yeah, like they wanted war crimes, so...
Yeah. Well, apparently France has already sent, like, observers in now at this point, which might be a little interesting, because now you have a NATO...
Yeah, because what happens if they get hit?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got fucking Boris Johnson showed up to make a state visit here the other day. It's like, I'm sorry, the UK Prime Minister shows up in an active, like, in Kiev at that point? Like, what?
It's so crazy.
Granted, they completely...
Like, that is so fucking insane.
Yeah, granted, they completely pulled out, by the way it sounds, but it's like, yeah, so Kiev's safe, and they're redeploying fully east, but it's like, good God.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I need to brush up on all the shit that's going down at the moment in there.
Well, so the UK...
As of right now, like, I know that basically Russia pulled back a little bit, and they're setting up another fucking trail of guys, essentially. I mean,
oh yeah, no, they set up
another convoy of fucking material.
Yeah, there's another convoy that got destroyed.
Pieces in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it got artillery striked, like out of
like
Kharkov?
Immediately.
Yeah, like the moment it was discovered, they're like, oh, nail it.
Yeah. Oh, and they're using like Coke bottle fucking drones and shit. Like, I don't...
Oh, yeah. Did you see the fucking disassembly of the Russian drone that they caught?
I just saw bits and pieces of it. Like, what the fuck, man?
So, they like, it's an intact drone, and they're like, okay, so we got this, and we, and he's like, it's like basically a fucking YouTube unboxing of the thing. At that point, oh, Jesus, almost fell off the edge. But it's like, okay, so here we go. We contacted our Western partners and see if they wanted to do it, and they're like, hey, take some pictures and describe it to us. And they're like, wait, are you fucking with us right now? Like, it's a commercial Canon camera in there, that like you can buy off the shelf. there's no like remote like it seems to be a dead one of the cameras was like a dummy just to make it look cool, kind of thing. Like, what the hell is this piece of shit? There's no,
so crazy to me.
like, there's no gimbal on there. You can't control any of the cameras independently.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally looks like a high school project. Yeah. Like, all of them were stationary cameras that they had in there. And there was no gimbal, no ability to control it. It's basically the flight path of the drone. And it's like, the most advanced piece in there I think they showed was like, this is probably an infrared at this point. But it's like, as he's like pointing at it, it's like, this is probably an infrared. But if it is, it doesn't work because, like, it has no power going to it. Like, the wiring is set up so it doesn't get any power. And it's like, what the fuck is this? Oh, shit.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And that... so crazy.
Now, the worst...
so fucking crazy.
Yeah, the problem's going to be if somebody looks at this and be like, oh, kick the rotten structure, the door down, and the whole rotten structure will fall in, and, like, we think we can actually take them, and then Russia becomes, you know, never invade Russia in winter kind of deal, kind of thing. As long as we don't.
I just want to see.
I just want to see a what?
I want to see Ukraine do a counteroffensive and take some shit.
Oh well, they did that fucking. There's
really
a fucking,
badly.
There's an helicopter strike into Russia to destroy a fuel depot.
Yes, I saw that too. I forgot. Man, it's been a while since we freaking talked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it went in and blew up the fuel depot or fuel whatever the hell it was, and like immediately everybody's like, "Did Ukraine do this?"
Yeah.
How the hell did this happen?
Yeah,
amazing.
Like, yeah, and it's like, one Western sources are like, yeah, Ukraine totally did that. It's like, oh, okay, cool. And it's like, oh, there's going to be consequences for that. Like, Russia's coming out, it's like, you invaded our territory. I'm sorry, were we best friends beforehand? Because I don't think we were.
Pretty sure we're at war, fuckface.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what you count this.
Did you read the article from... Did you read the article from Russia, from the propagandists in Russia?
Maybe, I don't know.
What to do with Ukraine?
What to do with Ukraine? Oh God, what was this?
That's what it's called. That's what it's called. It's fucking frightening. All right, it is. They used Nazi in it like fucking a shit ton.
Well, I mean that's pretty much the whole justification for this. Is we're gonna clean out the neo-Nazi.
Oh, I know. That's what they. Yes, I get that. I get that. They do. The fuck else? Basically, they're like, we're gonna split the country in half. The haters will be put in the west side with the other Nazis, and like it's not a real country, and all this shit. Like it's pretty fucking crazy and chilling to read.
Yeah.
Especially when you look at it from like, this is propaganda. This is what these people are like. This is what what they're doing.
Yeah.
Why the hell? And why am I getting spaces in my conveyor belts? How much Caterium are you making?
Oh, it's on the outside. You'll have
Of the factory?
Yeah, it's all of it's marked out there. The input should be 720 or 780.
Out of the Caterium plant, the one Caterium plant?
It's inputs 780. I don't know what the output is. I don't remember.
Yeah, but where was it coming from?
It's coming from the Caterium smelter up top.
Okay, so that's producing enough for it?
No. That is not.
No?
We need a Mark III miner for that to have enough.
Oh, okay, that explains my gaps then. That's fine.
Yep, you're going to have gaps.
Yeah. I get that now.
All right, it is 10:30. I got to get to bed because I got to get up at 5:30.
Okay.
At that
All right.
point.
I'll head back to the thing. I have the Caterium thing going now.
I've started on the
which
fucking
seems
road
to be
here.
running just fine. I gotta drop the stuff back down now and rehook it in. But as of right now, it's running and producing, so that's good.
I have built the road and I put a catwalk on the side of it.
Nice.
I think we're getting hail right now.
Are we?
I think
Great.
I am.
Amazing. That works out pretty good, actually. Should work. Cut in half. Cut in half. Sweet. Alright, I'm headed back to the base.
Yep, I am too. I see you. So yeah, unfortunately with this job as of right now, as long as I'm a contractor until I fucking fix the mess that is this help desk right now, I basically have to be on. I have to be online basically 8:30 until 4:30 nonstop. So I have to be up and moving.
That sucks.
Kind of thing. Fuck you. Yeah, you better fucking blow that up. Fucking, I just move up and see that.
I was hoping to get it up there before you fucking did anything.
Yeah, beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Alright, that was right on top of me. Alrighty. Good night.
I don't have any bullets, otherwise I'd shoot you. Been fun, man. Nice, fuckhead.
Good night.